Howdy, Jesse here, and today we have a piece of locust, and we're going to be making another vase. My daughter's birthday this time, so I guess if you make one for one, you got to make one for all. I've already marked the centers, and it's pretty wet. It went out there this morning, got it out of the wood pile. It's been cut for about 3-4 months, but it's real hard wood and it don't dry too quickly. So I'm gonna get this mounted up and we'll get to turning. Hopefully it turns out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay, piece is quite a bit out of round. Looks like we can get about 450 RPMs. Okay, I've reversed the piece and got it in a chuck now. Well, I didn't reverse it, I just put it in a chuck. And we're going to continue turning. think the shape is pretty nice. I've got it a little bigger at the top. I undercut it. I don't know what you'd call that. I guess a waterfall cut. No tool marks really to mention. There's one hole. I'm going to leave it there. I think it adds character. But the wood itself, the grain and everything, it looks real nice. It's real smooth already. I'll probably be able to start sanding at about 120 grit. And I'll take it up to 400. And then I'll cut the tenon off the bottom. And it will be done. Well, I didn't put a little finish on it. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a clear 2-pound cut of shellac, de-waxed of course, as a sanding sealer. And after that we'll probably use some polyurethane or probably some lacquer. So I'll bring you back here in a little while. I'm gonna have to let the outside of it dry a little bit. I touched it with a piece of sandpaper and it just gummed straight up. Okay, we are back. And all we really need to do now is a little bit of sanding and we'll put some finish on it. Okay, and like I usually do, I'm going to be going with a 2-pound cut of de-waxed shellac, extra blonde. I don't think this piece needs any color added to it. I'm going to apply it on the lathe with the lathe running at a slow speed. Now I'm going to give you all a little tip. I found this out totally by accident. But you know, with COVID and everything, everybody's got hand sanitizer around. Well, it's mostly alcohol. This one here is 75%. Well, you know how your hands are all sticky when you use shellac. Well, if you just wash your hands in some hand sanitizer, and that's pretty much it. Use some hand sanitizer, wipe them off with a paper towel. No more shellac on your hands, no more sticky. Okay, now it's time for some finish. And for our finish, I've put 2 coats of sanding sealer shellac, de-waxed, 2-pound cut. I have used steel wool between coats, and now we're going to go with lacquer. And I get this brand because that's the brand they have at the store that I go to. So we're going to turn the lathe on very slow. We're going to put a couple real thin coats on, and then we're going to use some steel wool on it, and we're going to keep going until we have probably 5 or 6 coats, maybe more. And then after that, I'm going to part it off and we will be done. And it's very important when you're putting your lacquer on that you do it in very thin coats, because this stuff will run pretty easy. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'll bring you back in a little while. Well, here it is, finished. Took a little bit. It's locust. It's pretty green, kind of wet. It's not perfect. It's another gift. I'm giving all the girls this year flowers. So I hope she likes it. Put a dozen pink silk roses in there, and it's just it is what it is. It's just a vase. I like it. Turned out really nice. I really like the colors and the wood. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share it on social media, on your platforms. All that stuff works great for the channel. Y'all stay calm and cool. It's a hot one out there. Y'all come back now, you hear?